Hey, good evening everybody, how you all doing? It's BK the Xbox, Bianca Bab, the Racing Guru. Welcome to the channel, ladies and gents, and welcome to another installment of EA Make the Crappiest Games. Yes, it's Formula 1 22 time, ladies and gents. Total Impact Racing is in the house. The Division 3 or Tier 3 guys are going to be at it tonight. We are at, Adam Lee, how you doing, man? We are under the lights in the Bahrain International Circuit for what should be, hopefully, if the game doesn't crash, a fantastic Grand Prix featuring some top talent. And joining me tonight, making a welcome return actually to the TIR comms booth, is none other than the Diva Queen herself and new TIR Esports Academy captain, TIR Hayes. Good evening, Stacey.
Good evening, Beer. How are we?
I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Like you were saying, I'm just looking forward to seeing these boys race tonight, and hopefully they can just put us a good show, you know, in clean and hard fair racing.
Absolutely, it's going to be a good one tonight. This is like tier 3. This is like the actual fourth tier because we've got tier 2, tier 1, and elite no assists. So this is like the fourth division almost, and the lineup is pretty damn special. That's what I will say. Mr. Tom, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the channel. Good evening, Pumpy. How you doing? Good to see you. Adam Lee, welcome. A Base, good evening. Making his the Base course making his return, official return to TIR League Racing. Go well tonight, mate. I hope you have an absolute smashing race. And I don't mean smashing literally. I hope you have a very good race. All right, we're just waiting for the countdown clock to trickle down to 0. Then we're going to go trackside, and we'll take a look at tonight's runners and riders. Just waiting for the game to load up. Of course, running short quali, 50% race distance. Formation lap is set to formation lap. Sorry, is set to broadcast. So I'm just I can hear some echo through my headset. I'm just checking for your mic just a little bit. Hopefully it's not too bad. But let's go trackside and take a look at tonight's runners and riders, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, and see what a lineup we've got tonight. Towley, Dan Motorsport, Kenzie FEP from XGP, TIR Preacher, Briefing Cow, Ash Rainbow, Bloisey 44, A Base, ET Wado, TIR Farmer Piles, TIR Brutal, Brave Container, AJ Air, F1XL Danyar, SLR Batters, Scatter Gold, Midfield Maestro, Merlin and Bruno G. 39 and SLR Alan Fatty should be joining during quali as well. So that is a very, very, very good lineup.
Yes, it is indeed. I hope my mic's better now. I turned it down a little bit. So
yeah, it's just it'd be the mic monitoring on your Xbox. You need to just turn it down because every now and again I'm catching a word. Yeah, no worries. Right, let's get the Cody's crappy telemetry off. Let's get my telemetry on, which is far superior. And we're going to find some cars on outlaps. Look like we've got what is that? Is that
Mr. Merlin?
It's Mr. Merlin, is it? And what?
Yes.
What car is that?
Yeah,
AlphaTauri. There's far too many blues on this game again. And for people who are like hard of seeing like myself, it's really difficult to work out which shade of blue is what car. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Turbo Snail says, let's hope for a better night than last night and get a full racing. Oh, hey, I've got a rant alert coming about that. Dark Rider Shane, how you doing, man? Good to see you, Jakey G. Good evening. He said, well, it says evening. Just look out the window. Yes, correct. It is evening. Well done. Have a banana. All right.
Have a banana.
I don't know. Just don't know how that came from. Evening, Jakey. How you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. Right, Merlin is about to start a flying lap, so we're going to jump on board with the Academy driver, and let's see what he can do. Let's jump on board his car now. There he goes. Making his way down towards turn one, this long run down to turn one. Of course, he'll probably go quite wide, throw the car in second gear, 100-degree hairpin. That's nicely done. In through turn two, up towards turn three. DRS will activate. Easy to lose the back end, of course, on the exit of turn three. Got some traffic there staying right out the way. Takes a wide approach to turn four. Throw the car in. Probably roll it in third gear. Right about 75 to 80 miles an hour, then back on the power as he makes his way through five and then into turn six. Got to be careful of the curbs here, particularly the exit curb as he comes through downhill through seven into the hairpin at turn eight. Again, you've got to be patient before planting the throttle on the exit at turn eight. Then over the crest of the hill into turn nine and turn 10. This awful double left-hander. And he actually takes that very nicely indeed. Into the third DRS zone. Making his way down now towards turn 11. Then it's the infamous uphill S's, which has caught so many drivers out. As you say, he's just easing the throttle on as he makes his way now through turn 12. Got to try and get close to the inside curb, but not touch it. Into turn 13, you've got to try and hug the apex here. That's nicely done. Back on the power as he exits turn 13, making his way now down the hill, this long run down to turn 14. He'll probably go very wide, he'll almost test the track limits before throwing the car into 14. You've got to carry as much speed through 14 and 15 as you can, but he's nailed that. Let's have a look. It's his first banker lap. Should be a sub 130. Yeah, 29 flat there from Merlin. That's a pretty solid lap. Batters. 29.223 from Batters. Brutal goes quickest at 28.743 straight away. Scalagold goes through the 29.332. Here comes Dan Motorsport. He's about to complete his first run. What has Dan got in the tank? It's a 129.045. That's a very good lap. It's Farmer Giles and his infusedly large piles with a 128.986. The second guy into the 28. Good lap there. Dan Giles has started to fly. Here we've got a base on coming up to turn 11. Bloisey is coming up through turn 13. 106.935 for sector 2 split. Of course, we saw last night with the pole laps, they were looking at about 106.7 for sector 2, just to give you guys a comparison. So let's see what Bloisey can do. Bruno goes through, yep. Kenzie, FEP, just doing an installation lap. Bloisey goes through, fastest we've seen so far, 128.722. Oh, Maestro's had a spin. Danyar is just coming out of turn 8. AJ is coming to turn 5. Let's have a look at a base back come through. 29.273 for Lou on his first run. That puts him in 7.
Thank you very much.
Maestro's had a spin, so it won't be him.
Oh, never mind. Yes, Towley's on him. He's backed out of his lap.
Where's AJ on track at the moment? He's coming through. I'm going to go with Danjar from F1 XL, just making his way up the hill. He's got some traffic in front of him. We'll see how he gets on.
There's a couple guys on their laps through that section there.
Yeah, are they on flyers, are they? No, he's dropped the back end. He's kept it out the wall, though, centre of the track.
AJ's on a lap. I'm up through sector 3, up that long...
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh, my goodness, good hay fever. 106.692 from AJ. That's quicker. This could be targeting perhaps a 29 flat here for the Irishman in the Aston Martin teammate, of course, of a base. As he makes his way down towards turn 14.
But Breathing Cow just about to cross the line.
We'll keep an eye on that briefing. He goes P3 to 28.910. This is quick from AJ. 28.557 from AJ. Takes the provisional fastest lap so far.
Kenzie?
Kenzie Fepp. Where has he gone? I can't see him on my list. There he is. He's already done 2 laps on these, and he goes through 129.651 onto Brave Container, coming down the hill towards turn 14. So what he seems to wrap that. Are we going to see 27s tonight, ladies and gents? What do we think? 27s tonight? I think it's on the cards.
I think so.
Here comes Breaking Said. This looks quick as well. It's a 129.488, puts him in P13. Not as quick as perhaps I thought it was. It's still a decent first lap. Of course, that's his first proper lapping TIR as such as a league racer.
Yes, the only person on the lap right now is Mr. Watto.
Oh, let's look at Watto.
McLaren.
Let's have a look at Watto. Let's see what we can do. So have a quick look at the chat whilst we're watching Watto. Oh, he's dropped the back end. He's dropped the back end at turn 2. Okay.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Bit slippery
corner.
there, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, we've got cars coming out. Ash Rainbow comes into the pits. Brave Container is on an in lap. Towley's on an out lap at the moment. We've got one of the Mercedes out and about. Is that Briefing Cow coming down the hill?
Yeah, he's not on a lap, I don't think.
He's got his teammate. No, it's not his teammate. It's an Aston Martin behind him. It's really hard to work out the colours. The Aston Martin blip on this is very similar to the Mercedes, to my eyes. It's almost identical. So AJ's going to be coming in. And I think Towley actually could well be one of the first cars about to start a flyer. Oh, actually, no, he's still some way back, to be fair.
I'm just having a look on
Badders?
board who's the next.
Not Badders.
Maestro?
There is a car coming down. It's a blue car. That's all I can tell you.
Brutal. Brutal is
Oh, Dan's out!
in Sector 3.
Dan's out! He's lost his wheel. I'm literally on board when that happened. I just cursed Dan. Oh, I'm so sorry, Dan. Oops. I've just cursed his qualifying.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Brutal is the one to be on his flyer for the first out of all the runners.
Okay, we'll go on board of Brutal. The artist formerly known, of course, as Brutal JMK, now TIR Brutal, of course, defending Division 3 champion. I mean, Dan Motorsport literally tipped up to the wall there, just tippy-toed up to the wall, his wheel fell off. Crazy, crazy times.
Good. Oh.
Jakey G says, can't stand bananas, disgusting fruit. Ah, yeah, you haven't lived, mate. You haven't lived. Random bananas, yeah, get them in the chat. Get those random bananas in the chat. Ginge, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Einar, welcome, dude. Just checking in. Good to see you, mate. Ginger's going for a 28-1 for pole. By the way.
Oh. Good shout. I still think it's going to be hard 127s.
27.886. And if that time actually appears, then that's proof of match fixing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You get that, BRB. Yeah.
They've got to find some time, but this track does evolve. Okay, on board of Brutal. Yeah, now he's coming into turn 11 now, takes that wide approach and throws the car in, and then makes his way up the hill. We're going to be looking for around about a 106.3, maybe 106.4 if he can get it for a Sector 2 split. Oh, he's down. He's well down. He's not going to be improving.
I think that's Maestro behind him.
Okay, let's jump on board with Maestro. Beastie, how you doing? Says, good evening, Beer and Haze.
Good evening.
How you doing, Beastie? How things going well, mate? Maestro comes to the final corner, stays in 4th gear, so he's not so much worried about rotation, he just wants traction out of that final corner. This is a good lap. 128.698 goes P2. That was a good lap.
Wow.
Wow.
It's Towley's coming down the back straight.
Yep. Just coming down to the final corner now. Merlin, 28.545, takes pole by a 100th of a second from AJ. Divisional pole, but here comes Towley. This is looking good. Oh, just outside P3, the 128.594. That was a mighty, mighty lap. Bloisey at the moment is down. He is not improving. Farmer Piles is Badders. Okay, yeah, he's 2/10 up. So Badders could be the next guy to get into the 28s here. Can he get in there? Yeah, goes P7, the 28.778. I tell you, how close is it looking, Stacey, huh? How close is this looking?
It's ridiculously close. That's ridiculous.
Giles is not improving as it stands. Dan Jahar's backed out of his lap.
Loisy, as I like to call him.
He was down. He wasn't. I think he may have gone
He went
again.
up. He went to P4.
Did he? He lost. No, he must have had a great final sector because he was actually down. He did improve, but he only needed like a couple hundredths to jump above Maestro. So he found, I'd say, just under a 10th in the final sector.
Yeah. Just seeing who's on a lap here.
A base is on the flyer, slightly up as well.
Gold as well.
Where is Scout at the moment?
Sector 2.
Ah, why has it gone to broadcast cam? Get out of it, you stupid game. It's a base, he's up front. A base has found time. This is, as long as it's a good final sector, this is going to be in the 28th. Could be challenging the likes of Brutal, Badders and Farmer Piles here, possibly. Takes a nice wide line there, wide approach into turn 14. Throws the car in, aggressive. Back on the power. Keep an eye on that time. He's going to go well up, I'll tell you that right now. 128.864 goes P9. Goes P9 just behind Farmer Piles. We've got Scar Gold, I believe, just about to come through. No, no, he's backed out. He's backed out.
Is that Alpha Romeo?
Well, I've got Ash Rainbow and Brave Container close to each other.
I think Bruno's on the lap.
Sorry?
Bruno's down. Never mind.
Okay.
Ash is on the lap though.
Yeah, with Brave Container first, then it's Ash Rainbow just behind him. I've got a feeling though. Well, Bruto's on an out lap. I think he's just going to get some heat into his tyres. So just going to watch Bruno come. Brave Container come round. Has he improved? 29.488 in his first run. And he does improve. Goes peak 12. Finds a little bit. Ash Rainbow takes provisional pole. 1:28.491. The times are coming down, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Kenzie FEP has invalidated. Briefing Cow is coming over the top of the hill. Sector 2 split. He's slightly up. He's going to have to find. Well, this is the thing. Look how close this grid is. Drivers only need to find a tenth or two, and they can just shoot up the leaderboard here. It is so close. We've got half a second, guys, covering the top 15 drivers. Does Beer and Kebab know how to do a roster or rock? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do you know what? I know it sounds biased for myself, but Div 3 to me has always been one of the closest divisions. I don't know what it is about Div 3, but it's always been mighty close.
Like, Brute was up in Sector 1. You're absolutely right, Stacey.
Yeah.
Right, Brute was up in Sector 1. This is going to be the key mark now as to where is he going to be at the Sector 2 split. We know he's mighty for the final sector.
Yeah.
1:06.608. He's 2 tenths up. He could be challenging for pole position here.
On board with Brave Container.
Okay.
He's back down. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Brutal keep an eye on this, guys. This could be front row here for Brutal. This is a mighty lap he's put in here, but it's so close. He could be P1 or P5. It's P1. Oh. It's a 1:28.419. Takes it by 7/100th of a second from Ash Rainbow. Man, oh man, it's looking tight. Preacher and Watto are on runs at the moment. In fact, they're together. Preacher, I think, is the lead car. He is indeed.
Yes, he is. Watto's literally just behind him.
He is. Can Bob the Builder do it? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at that split time. Yellow's in Sector 2. There's some slow traffic getting out of the way. Bob's Sector 2 split is nothing fancy. Oh, Watto spun it, so we'll stay back with Bob the Builder. Can Bob get into the 29s here, possibly? Wasn't the best Sector 2 split, but he's still in with a shout. Back on the power. What can Bob do? No, it's a 1:29.774, so he's P18, but Watto is yet to set a lap. And a lot of cars now are on out laps.
So I think the first car on your out lap is either the Red or Towley.
Okay, I think Brutal got 3 minutes left. Has he got time to get in the pits and get out again? It's going to be so close. He'll have to time this perfectly.
It's Towley, I think, yeah.
It is. Well, let's jump on board. We haven't seen Tom tonight. Let's have a look at Towley, making his way down towards turn 1, looking resplendent. That Red Bull livery for 22 as he comes through turn 1. Nicely done there. In through turn 2, cutting the corner, run the curb on turn 3. DRS activates now. Then we'll take a nice wide approach to turn 4, almost going off track. Yeah, exactly. That's the way to do it. Throw the car into turn 4. Just rotates the car in third gear. Back on the power, making his way now through 5 and at turn 6. Turn 7 coming up now. This is looking a pretty good lap from Towley into turn 8, the hairpin. Just going to be patient before planting it. That's nicely done. Short shifting there to get the traction out the corner. Coming down to turns 9 and 10, the tricky left-hander. And again, that's pretty nicely done. Maybe that looked pretty good. We're going to keep an eye now on the Sector 2 split to see where Towley is. Currently in P5. Only has to, if he can find 2 tenths, he can put this on pole.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at that.
Ridiculously close.
Yeah, in through turn 12. Sector 2 split time's about to come up now, any second now. It's a 1:06. Yeah, oh, it's just close. He's 1.5 tenths up. This is mightily close. This is mightily close. Brute is not going to improve. Neither is Ash Rainbow. Can Towley or AJ take pole right to death? Here we go. Keep your eye on target. 1:28.419 is the target time. Has he done it? Oh, yes, it's a 1:23.372. Towley takes provisional pole. But we're not done yet. AJ was up on his Sector 1 split. I'm going to stay with Blois is on an outlap. Batters.
A lot of them are on an outlap still, Beer.
Batters is
I'll keep an eye
invalidated, so
for
it
you.
is AJ. So let's have a look at AJ's sector 2 split. About to come up now. Oh, AJ's 2/10 up. This could be the pole lap. Oh my god, this is so close. Brutal did get back out. He's on an outlap, as did Ash Rainbow. I didn't think they were going to get out in time, but I think they may just squeeze another lap in. Here comes AJ. Can he get this on the front row? Can he even go better and stick it on P1? 128.372. Oh, this is quick. Oh, it's a 128.266. He found another 10th in the final sector and takes provisional pole, but we are not done yet. Oh, Merlin is miles up. Oh
Yeah,
no,
but
it's just
based on
start.
the
No,
lap
no,
as
forget
well.
that. It's a timing glitch. He's just started the lap. Forget that. Oh, Bliss has had a spin. A base goes P4, the 28. Man, he found some
Get a
time.
goal.
And Scatter Gold goes P7. Oh my goodness lord, look how close it is. Keep me with the cars.
Ridiculous.
Right, Blois is invalidated, so don't worry about him.
Giles or Piles is on a lap in sector 2. Stands down.
Just check the cars on the
Yeah,
mini-map
well.
in front of him.
Brave Container is on a lap coming through sector 3.
Okay, Brave Container, he's 3/10 up, so he has found some time here. He could get himself up into the top 10 here. This is incredibly close. Comes around the final corner now. Can he put this car into the top 10? Can he get the job done? Top 10 on the cards. Yes, he goes P8, the 128.655. Oh my god,
Merlin's
this
crashed.
is. Merlin has crashed. That's his qualifying done. Ash Rainbow. Wow, again, I've seen some glitches here on the timing screen. Right, Brutal's not going to improve. He invalidated, so it's all eyes now on Ash Rainbow, possibly
Giles
midfield
is on a lap
maestro.
as well.
Where is he on track at the moment? Oh, he's just coming down the hill. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he's
in front of
purple in
Maestro.
sector 2. He's purple sector 2. This could be interesting. He can put himself right up the grid here. Let's have a little look here. Farmer Piles. And he goes P10. He does improve, but not enough. Ash Rainbow. Oh, Ash Rainbow's dropped it. 10-11. Oh. He takes his front wing off for good measure. Kenzie FEP is just about to come round. He has found time.
Goes on the lap as well.
And Waddo as well, just about to go through. Waddo goes P13, the 28.838. Here comes Kenzie. Has he improved? Yes, he does improve. And he goes P17 with the 129.131. I think that is qualifying over. Yeah, that's
that is
qualifying
it.
done. Wow, what a qualifying session. And look how close it is. That is unreal. Half a second covering what basically the top 12. Wow.
That's...
Unbelievable. Can you take some screenshots, Stacey?
Yeah.
Please,
No worries.
in a sec. What a great qualifying session! But the old friends and this season rivals, AJ and Towley getting the front row. Brutal though, of course, who's Towley's teammate in the TIR esports team and on track in the league as well, takes third place. The base, great qualifying from the base there in P4. Wow.
Yeah, that's impressive. I was going to say it's Aston Martin, Red Bull, Aston Martin.
Don't forget, guys, this is Div 3. This is like the fourth tier because we've got Div 2, Div 1, and we've got the Elite tier who are allegedly quicker than this. Wow. What can I say? Unbelievable. What can I say? Jay, how you doing, man? We love you, beer, we do. You're only human.
Great lap times from the boys.
Okay, let's have a quick look for the qualifying then. Let me just turn telemetry off for a second. Fantastic qualifying. As you can see, guys, just look how close. If you look at the timing screen, it's just how close those gaps are. AJ takes pole by a 10th from Tally in P2. And then row 2 is Brutal and a base. Row 3, Ash Rainbow, who of course crashed then. He was up as well. Merlin, who also crashed when he was up. Scatter Gold and Brave Container, row 4. Bloisy and Farmer Piles on row 5. Midfield Maestro and Batters, row 6. Waddo, Briefing Cow on row number 7. And then we've got row 8, Danjar, Dan Motorsport. Row 9, Kenzie and Bruno. Row 10, Preacher. And that is an absolutely amazing qualifying session. It was so close. Wow.
What a racing's going to be like.
Yeah, now, obviously, SLR Allen is too late to join the lobby now. If he joins the lobby, it will kill the lobby, basically. We'll just head back to the command set, take a short break for a minute or two.
Yeah, I'll just pop them a message anyway and letting them know that you can't join now.
Yeah, it's too late now. Jay says, how's the world's best tournament owner? Not bad. F50 Max, how you doing, man? Minaj says, Division 3, very fast. Oh, yeah. This Division 3, I'm telling you, I'm kidding you not, this Division 3 would be top tier in most other leagues. That's the sort of calibre of drivers we've got here.
All out through
in TIR.
as well,
it's amazing.
In all divisions.
Yeah, absolutely. Wait till you see the guys we've got on Saturday. Like, wow. Tomorrow night's going to be a banger. 2 races tomorrow night, ladies and gents. 2 and 1. Sutter and Rochester streaming tomorrow night, and I'm looking forward to tuning in and watching these guys in action. Yeah, Ginge, absolutely. Looks a good battle between Red Bull and Aston Martin. Yeah, absolutely. Matty, welcome, dude. How you doing, Matty? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, buddy. F50 Max, the old boys are 1 and 2. Great to see. Yeah, because the combined age of about 100 between them. To be fair, Tally and AJ, they're knocking on a bit. They're making me look young. But they're also about 10 seconds a lap faster than me. Wow. Throne Globe says, how do I join this league? Well, we are on Discord, mate, and the Discord link in the chat is actually expired, as I've just noticed. So let me just chuck you a fresh link, my man, and let's get you hooked up. And this is for anybody else new who's also looking to come and join us on our journey. There we go. That's the link. TIR. We run 7 nights a week. We have 9 tiers. Well, soon to be 9. We have 7 midweek tiers. We have the No Assist Elite tier on a Saturday night, and the Performance League will be kicking off soon as well. K77 Twat, how you doing? Good to see you, Matt. Welcome, dude. Codzilla's in the chat. He just snuck in there with the evening guys. Very, very quiet. It's like he's like he was trying to sneak in without me spotting him.
He does that all the time.
Yeah. I think because he's thinking, oh shit, if Beer spots me, that's it. Well, hey, I spotted you. You're here.
How did his race even go yesterday? I didn't even ask him. How did it?
He got podium. He got podium last night.
Did
P3.
he?
Yeah, P3. Only 2 finished. We got P3.
Only 2 finished.
Yeah. No, Cod did
fair play.
extremely well last night with a cheeky podium, I believe. Yeah.
Nice.
Matty says, saying about last night was on for a net P2. Yeah, last night. Oh, what a! Thank you, EA, from the very, very bottom of my heart, my dark black heart.
Oh, thank.
Yeah, now don't forget, guys, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you make sure you retweet my post to EA, get to see that. I've already tagged them in it because last night just showed what a disaster this game is. It wasn't just us, ABRL had the same problem. The Shizu's SRT tournament at, I can't remember what track it was now, Miami, I think it was, had to be abandoned because of the lobby glitches, and, you know, it's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Crazy stuff.
Considering how much we pay for this game as well, and everyone loves multiplayer, league racing, esports. That's what it's about, and they can't even have good servers.
Yeah, I can smell our rant alert coming on real soon. I got to be really careful. If this lobby collapses tonight, there's going to be a full-blown rant alert. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, when we're going to be ready at 9 o'clock, I think. Giles is in charge of the lobby, so I'd imagine he would tell everybody around about 9 o'clock we're going to get going. And we can crack on then. We can crack on for what should be an absolute banger race. 29 laps here around the Bahrain International Circuit. Oh, Matty says, good, thank you, beer and
enough is enough! Wow. I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane!
Thank you, Jake G. Good to see a bit of Samuel L. Jackson there in the chat.
I fucking hate this game!
Indeed, Max, I totally agree. Yeah, Matt, how you doing, man? I think Matt's racing tomorrow night, isn't he? I believe. Tier 1.
Oh.
Look forward to seeing what you can do tomorrow night. We've got 2 tip-top races to come tomorrow night, and I'm looking forward to actually having a night off first day, to have my feet up on my desk, bit of Twitch, and I've got the 3 monitors, so I'm going to have PUBG on 1 monitor. I'm going to have the Roch on that monitor.
Mate, what the fuck?
I'm going to have Sato on that monitor over there so I can multitask.
Nice.
Play a bit of PUBG and watch both races at the same time. Absolutely. But yeah, here we go. We're going to be getting underway very, very So Matt says, I'm not funny at all. Is it taking this long to
Jesus Christ,
work that
see
out, mate?
you're a fucking omni-shambles, that's what you are. You're like that coffee machine, you know, from bean to cup, you fuck up.
Oh, mate, right. Do you know, I've got to get some water real quick. I'll be right back. Take over the show, Stace.
Yeah, you're no worries, man. I ain't got much to talk about. The race is probably going to start in, well, went to now, but I'm sure you guys can hold on for an extra minute or so. What be grabs his drink and whatnot. So, guys, what is your predictions? Like, who's going to win? Who's going to come second and third? And also, how many DNFs do you think there's going to be tonight? He's back. There he is. He's back.
Alrighty then, alrighty. Old man, how you been? Oh, mate, I've been looking for you today. I want to go and play Boom Boom.
Boom boom.
Yeah, that's what his son calls PUBG. How cute is
Fair.
that? How cute is
That's
that?
sweet.
Or as he calls it when he's watching his daddy play, Daddy, why are you dead? That's the name of the game. Right, are we going to ready up now? Can we go racing, please? Giles, let's hit that ready up button, man. Let's get this underway. Absolutely.
Go.
I'm good. Oh, there we go. Someone's ready up. That's good. That's good. So we can get underway very, very shortly. Alrighty. So we've got 29 laps here around the Bahrain International Circuit, featuring a star-studded lineup, indeed. Matty reckons it'll be a McLaren 1-2 tonight.
Oh.
Yeah. I was waiting for you early on, man. I was hoping, is Oldman going to come online? Nope. I waited all day, mate.
Let you down, Beer.
He did.
Let you down.
Let the team down today. I'm just kidding. Right, let's go trackside. Got the formation lap on broadcast. We're going to hear a bit of Crofty.
The formation lap gets underway then, and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry conditions could affect the lifespan of the tyres.
Doesn't say much, Crofty, does he?
No, not really.
Boring. Sack him.
Yeah, if you're interested. Get rid of him. You should take it, Beer, instead. You should do it.
Well, basically, guys, it should be a one-stop here. If there's no safety car, one-stopper, mediums to hards or hards to mediums is the strat call. Two-stopper doesn't really work around here unless a safety car is called. So, the cars are just moving up to their grid slots now. Fingers crossed we're not going to get the lobby freezing like we did last night. And we're going to get underway here promptly for 29 laps of high-octane drama around this wonderful, wonderful circuit, one of the best of the newer tracks on the calendar. It's been around for a while now, but it's a fantastic track. It really, really is. Tricky, yes, but good. Here we go. Watch for the lights. Watch for the lights. We're going. We're going. Yeah, 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 yeah. 5 lights are out, and it is showtime! AJ gets a good start. Tally's already come alongside him, already coming up towards turn 1. The cars are about 3 or 4 abreast as they make their way in towards turn 1. Tally has got the jump. Or has he? Oh, brutal. Somebody came across there. Was that an AlphaTauri getting tangled up? Oh, has there been a crash at the back? It was an AlphaTauri got involved there with a bit of a send. And we have got yellows in Sector 1. A base has been caught up in that. That's unfortunate. But Tally has got the lead off AJ as they've got to ease their way through turn 2. Farmer Giles made a lot of ground in turn 3. Another instant. Watto has gone backwards. Oh my goodness me. They're changing positions as they make their way out. Yeah, through turn 6 and turn 7. Downhill towards turn 8. But Tally and AJ stayed out of trouble. I saw someone at the start, an AlphaTauri, fly across the...
Well, Merlin and Beloisi are P16 and 17. So.
Yeah, it's one of those two, I think, had a moment. Well, they basically they missed the braking point into turn 1. Accidental, of course. But,
yeah, it's easily done.
Yeah, Base was the guy who really suffered from that, though, down to P19. But his race is not over. We've got a lot of time.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of time to make things up here. But Towley and AJ up in front are already starting to pull out a bit of a gap. And Brutal is all over the back of Farmer Piles as they come through turn 12 for Spinner. That's Kenzie FEP has had a moment coming up the hill, turn 11. Here we go. Brute was having a look here, and he's going to get past Piles on just pure straight line speed. Lovely overtake there from Brutal. Doesn't need DRS. Doesn't kick in until lap number 3. Brutal says, thank you very much. I'll have a little bit of P3.
And then you got Ash Rainbow coming over back off. Oh no, never mind it. Giles is using his ass. No, he's not.
Yeah,
Okay.
Badders is on the Badders is coming into the pits. We've got Briefing Cow going around Ash Rainbow going at the inside. Is he going to go for a double overtake on Farmer Piles as well? No, he's got the move done. Oh, we've got a car ghosting for another car.
Yeah,
that should be physically not possible. This is Codemasters.
And you've got Dan's Motorsport.
Yeah, Ash Rainbow's struggling on those hards. He is struggling to get heat into those hards because now Dan Motorsport's going up the inside to turn 4, and that's as easy as you like into turn 4. Ash is struggling on these hards to get some to get them switched on. They will switch on. They're a really, really good tyre once they switch on. But here we go.
Made a bit of ground up. He's P9.
Watto, yeah, he started about P14, didn't he? So that's a pretty good start there from Watto. But out front, Towley is the race leader. He needs to break DRS though on AJ because AJ, of course, is on the hard compound tyre. His race will, he's going a long, deep stint, probably to around about lap 16, 17 possibly on those hards. Towley will be looking to come in around about lap 13 to 15 to ditch the medium. So, but of course, the one thing that's in Towley's favour is the fact he's the car with clear traffic, and also AJ has got his wing mirrors full of the second Red Bull, which is, of course, TIR Brutal. Farmer Giles is just hanging on to the back of these on those hards. He's starting to get some life into those tyres, as has Ash Rainbow. So it looks like the hard tyres are starting to switch on. Yeah, now Piles has only got 7% tyre wear on those tyres. Brutal's got 7, so at the moment, Giles is burning up those hard tyres.
Yeah,
he really is.
When I raced him last week, I noticed he burned out his tyres a lot more because I started catching him up massively, and he's just gone deep into turn 1.
All right, Piles is no, that's fine. No, that's fine. Hey, I'm letting you talk. Never shut a woman up. You get a slap. You know what I mean?
Oh, AJ and Brutal.
AJ and Brutal's going around the outside, but AJ's defending hard as he comes through turn 5. Oh, there's a contact between the two cars, and I'm wondering whether there's enough room being left there.
I don't think there was.
No, there's a bit of a tangle there. The stewards will take a look at that. I get a feeling that perhaps AJ didn't quite leave enough room there, but let's have a look. Well, that's just my guess. It's hard to tell. It's a difficult broadcast angle. We'll wait for the stewards to have a look, but that's cost them dearly. They've plummeted down the order.
Yeah.
And Towley's just said, thank you very much. That'll give me a 2-second gap.
And now Briefing Cow's on the back of Giles.
Yeah.
He's
I'm just checking something. Oh, Towley's not got his telemetry on. So come on, guys, you really do need to turn your telemetries on when I ask you. Because apparently he may have damage. The case that we said, I think maybe in part it says Towley has wing damage from... oh, hello, he's gone flying off there. Briefing Cow's gone flying off. Wow.
Snap. He saved that.
A snap of oversteer.
Yeah.
Coming up there through turn 12. Wow. Somehow he kept it out the wall. But Towley is pushing. Now, let's see if we can see any damage on that car if we get a good angle. Like, cosmetically it looks okay, but that doesn't mean a lot.
I'm just going to have a look for you. But yeah, it looks okay, but like you say, we can't...
Oh, no. Yeah. Looks okay my end, but hey, this is Codemasters. Giles all over his teammate. Now, are we going to see a swapperoo here with the Alpine? Are we going to see a knock on Alonso again? Are they going to have an incident? DRS is on. Ash Rainbow he's got his tyres lit up now. So Dan Motorsport is a bit of a bottleneck now. And look at Ash Rainbow. It's all over the back of Piles in P2. And there's a DRS train stretching all the way back to Danjar in P8 in the second Ferrari. Piles has to go defensive there. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Ash Rainbow and Piles as they make their way up the hill.
I've noticed Dan slowly catching Towley. Well, I say that, he's just gone back up 2 temps.
Danjar, Brave Containers at the moment, he's gone deep. It's cost him a couple of positions into turn 10. Is easily done. Ash Rainbow is all over the back. Going to jump on board with these McLaren and the Alpine as they wind their way up the hill through turn 12. Oh, Ash had a bit of a moment there, a momentary snap of oversteer, and he had to just lift off and correct the steering. That cost him a few car lengths. Wow. And here comes Ash Rainbow making his way now. Again, can he keep Scatter Gold and Watto at bay? Stream TV 36 is Tier 3. Yes, this is Tier 3. It's Division 3. Technically it's Division 4.
How far is that?
Dan's
got a good Yeah, it's quite
Dan
far
Motorsport's going to have a run here. Ash Rainbow's got to be careful. He can't go for the overtake now because Scattergold is there. Well, does he? No, he's going for it anyway. Scattergold lifts off. He sees what's happening. Ash Rainbow goes to the inside. A little bit of wheel banging there with Giles, as there is with Scattergold. Just easy Tigers.
It's a safety car.
Because safety car has been called. Batters has DNF. He's gone. He's gone at turn 12. On the approach to turn 12. Oh, Ash Rainbow's picked the 5-second penalty. Yeah, Base is going to drive through for speeding under the safety car. Just missed his delta. This game, though, we know it's got glitches where, for some reason, the safety car's called and you're 7 seconds into red or something stupid like that, and you cannot avoid getting a drive-through. Wow. Right, let's get the safety car out. I've got work to do. Beer Mylander has got some work to do. Here we go. Got the Aston Martin tonight. Got the Aston Martin. Yeah. We're going to be waiting for the safety car. Of course, it's just parked down the exit at turn 3, waiting to pick up the leaders. Are we going to see any perhaps the medium ones coming to drop those leaders, go onto the hards, perhaps? Early doors. I think Midfield Maestro.
Take the hards to the end. I'm
sure.
Midfield
Maestro will certainly take the opportunity to pit now. I'm sure he'll ditch those soft compound tyres. Rambo, welcome. How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Let's just keep an eye and see what Tally does. Is he going to come? Remember, he does have some light wing damage, so he may take the opportunity to put a new wing on and put the hards on. Let's have a little look. No, he's staying out. He's going to stay on strategy. Dan Motorsport is also staying out. All the hard runners will stay out. Let's keep an eye on Scattergold.
Maestro coming in.
Dan Jot, yeah, that's a no-brainer. Get rid of those tyres.
Brutal's coming in.
Brutal, yeah, he's going to go for the hards, I reckon. Or is he going to try two-stopping it? Medium softs from here. What's going to be quicker? Bruno gets a 5-second penalty.
That looked harsh. I was on board with him. Wow.
Bloisey is stuck with the Delta, I think, at the moment. It's unfortunate for him. Matty says hards are not going to warm up. They are, mate, but once they're up and running, they are a fine temperature. They're a fine type to use. Rambo says, nice car, what do you do for a living? Test driver for Mercedes. Yeah, right, okay. Did you believe that? No, good, because I'm lying. It's a loner. It's a loner. I've got to hand it back to Aston Martin. And they're going to tell me off because, look, I'm driving with no hands as well. That's terrible. If you want to see what I look like, there you go. This is the red one tonight. I really should have changed the colour. I do. Should I change safety cars?
I do like the Aston Martin one.
I was thinking about it. No, I just flashed it on the screen just to see what I look like. But no, I like the Aston Martin tonight. Gonna go Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Right, so we've seen a few cars pit. Midfield Maestro's pitted. A Base has taken the opportunity to pit as well and drop those tyres. Kenzie Fett, Brutal have also pitted, as we saw. Soft tyres on there. Bloisey had to pit early doors, so he stays out in his hards. He's staying on strategy. So all the medium runners will have to come in and pit.
It's only done 3 laps on the hard, so
yeah,
not too bad.
Yeah, Jason, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, buddy. That's Dragon Rider. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Danny91. Hey, Danny, how you doing, man? Division 2. Thoroughbred. Welcome in, dude. Good to see you tonight, buddy.
Yeah. Another TIR.
Oh, hello. What's up, Flash Rainbow? He's dropped under the safety car. Oh, he has. He's dropped under the safety car. And he's just cooked his tyres. He's got it. He's just cooked. Well, saying that, he didn't. Unless he's got damage, let's just have a little look. Kid.
What's going on here?
Midfield Maestro. Whoa, 5-second penalty with Preacher.
Naughty boys.
Oh, Ash Rainbow's getting rid of his penalty, I think. So he had a 5.
Oh,
well, it's kept him waiting a long time for that. It's a new front
wing
going on
there. No, he did get wing damage.
Yeah. Okay. Preacher's on the grass.
Oh, what happened?
I think he's just dropped it. He's on the grass, ladies and gents. Too many of those exotic Jamaican woodbines.
People just gaining positions because people just forget cold tyres. Like the old game, you didn't have to worry about that as much, but this game is very punishing.
Yeah, I totally agree. What's the fastest lap? Okay, let's have a little look.
No, here we go.
That's not that one. Fastest lap. It's the glitch. It's the formation lap glitch.
Yeah.
This game sucks.
What's the fastest lap?
A 16.356. What a lap that was. What a lap. Amazing. I told you these guys were quick, chat. I told you they were quick. A 16 second. You know what I mean? Wow.
They could have finished round. Oh, I'm not too sure.
Have there been many spins, Danny? 3 or 4. We only seen one DNF batters. He dropped it actually here at turn 12 just before the safety car. It's his instant that won the safety car. Andrew, how you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Are we going to see a safety car come in? Late call, possibly? Or is we going to do one more lap? We're going to see one more lap of the safety car. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at the in-game telemetry to see, for example, that's the penalty situation. Basically, it's got their drive-through.
Yeah.
Is this? What's that, Stacey?
Yeah, it's coming in.
Okay.
Maestro is as well.
They're just cycling for their tyres, I think. They don't want to stop
No,
again.
Maestro's got no wing.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's the instant the Preacher. Do you remember it said that Preacher had a 5-second penalty or something along those lines?
Yeah.
That must have been it. Position changes, as you can see. Dan Motorsport up 14. Dan Jahar up 10. Big gainers. Brief and Cow up 7 as well. Biggest losers, well, Batters obviously, because DNF. AJ down 8. Brutal down 8. Ash Rainbow down 9. Scattergold down 8. So there's been a few drivers there who unfortunately, well, some of these guys are pitted, by the way, as well, so they're out of position at the moment. So that's where we're currently at, ladies and gents. We'll just get the tyre straps back up for you guys watching at home. And I'm just going to pop this into... Oh, hello. Almost press the leave session button there. That's not good.
Don't do that bit.
No. We'll just pop it in the broadcast cam. Rambo says, hey, my friend Brutal is there. Absolutely. TIR, esports driver, of course, Mr. TIR Brutal. Dragon, Jason says, the rear of the car is so unstable since the update and handling. I hate it. Jason, do you run the reverse wing downforce setting, mate? I.e., higher front wing downforce than the rear wing. If so, swap it around, mate. Because if you're running, say, something like 1610, go. I don't know, 1016 or 1620.
A base has dropped it.
A base has dropped it coming up the hill. Wow, it's cold tyres.
Well.
It's cold tyres, Stacey. Let's go trackside.
Yep. Oh.
Safety car is coming in. We're about to get underway, ladies and gents. When is Tally going to bolt for it? There is a long run, of course, potentially, if he goes early. Can he try and catch Dan Motorsport napping? Yeah, Tally, I think, has he gone yet? No? He's gone. Now he's gone.
Caught him out.
And that's a good restart. He really has caught them out there. Great restart from Tally. He's already pulled nearly a second out of Dan Motorsport as well. And he is carrying a lot of wing damage. Sorry, what's that, sorry? Watto?
Look at Watto.
What about him?
He's going
Oh, side by side.
No, sorry.
With Piles, sorry. It showed me he was 1.4 seconds down on here for some reason.
Oh.
Okay, I know why.
And he's got to move down on Brave as well.
So Piles up to P3, just defends against Watto. They're going side by side again through turn 4. And they've got Danjar right behind them. Brutal has got past AJ. Of course, those two had that coming together here at turn 5, early doors, when both cars went off. But Watto is all over the back of Farmer Piles. Of course, Giles is on those hard tyres. He needs that extra bit of time to light those tyres up.
Watto's gone at the moment.
Sorry? He's gone back in
Rainbow,
session.
he's
Oh,
gone.
right, okay, sorry.
No, he just had a spin.
That's unusual, because he's on the soft compound tyres. We've got some overtaking in. We've got Brutal. They've got alongside with Brave Container. Where are they? There they are. Who is going to go brake late in towards turn 11? Brutal decides to back out of that one and just follow Brave Container up through turn 12. So what's happening here? Just watching all these cars just filter through the uphill S's. Brutal in P9. Kenzie FEP just behind him. AJ is now in P11. So a lot of scrapping. Towley has already opened up a second on Dan Motorsport himself. He's 1.3 ahead of his teammate Paul, so he's under increasing pressure to defend against Watto. Watto having a really good period of the race at the moment. There is Paul's trying to break that toe. Speedy, how you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Here comes Brutal on brake container.
Yep.
Side by side, coming up through turn 1. This should be Brutal's corner. I think he's going to have the momentum. And Container's going to try and fight him around the outside, but surely that should be Brutal's corner, and is Brutal's corner. He gets the overtake down, moves himself up at a P8. Good driving. Hello, we've had an incident near the bottom. Scout Gold has had a moment, and he has dropped about 3 or 4 positions there. I think he may have gone too deep into T1, possibly.
Brief and Cal got the move down on F1 XR Dan as well.
Dan Jar, yeah, okay. So at the moment, the leaders are finding it quite nicely. Giles is still trying to get those hards. They should be more or less coming up to temps now. Let's have a look at those tyre temps on Giles's car. In fact, they're red hot. There's rears 89 to the mid 90s there under load. Still hasn't quite got. Yeah, I don't think Giles has got his tyres right up to scratch yet. Looking at the tyre wear. And he is burning through these tyres. Watto's on very similar tyre wear after 9 laps.
What's Merlin's like beer? He's on the hards.
Okay, let's look at Merlin's. 35, even worse.
Oh, wow.
AJ, yeah, he's also 31, so it's not so bad. But Watto is all over the back of Farmer Giles here. DRS, of course, I think is activated next lap. There we go. That'll kick in on the exit of turn 3, the next round of DRS. Dan Motorsport is within DRS range now. Tally, those guys, of course, top 7 yet to make a pit stop. So we may see some movements there. Brave Container all over the back of Kennedy. FEP as they're coming towards turn 1. Not quite close enough for a move there. But Ash Rainbow is on the charge with those soft tyres. He passes midfield Maestro for P13. Look at Watto. Watto all over the back of Giles with DRS as they come through turn 4. Again, not quite close enough to make the move.
Pushing him round though, isn't he?
He is. He's almost pushing him for a couple of corners there. There he is. He's looking mighty tonight. He's Mr. Watto. Gap up
Good
front.
race so far.
Yeah, he's made a lot of ground up. I'd say about 10 positions. Just keeping on the timing screens, we've got a bit of a DRS train developing from basically from Piles all the way down to Bloisey and P12.
Yeah, it's Dan's caught Talia.
Gaggle of cars. That's been staying around about 0.6 for the last lap and a half, so I think Dan's catching him slowly because he's taking advantage of that the three doses of DRS around this track. Dizzy, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome, dude. Speedy says here to was going to say to cheer Preacher, my teammate. I think you have to shout a bit louder, mate. Bob at the moment down in P17.
Here.
Let's have a look. Let's jump on board.
Tally's coming in.
Tally's coming in. He's going for the undercut. He's going for the undercut. Probably a good move. Watto, here he is. Watto's looking for the move. He's going to get the job done to turn 3 on. Yeah, where's... Okay, yeah. Piles defends. But Watto's going to have the second bite of the cherry on the exit of turn 3. Here we go. Surely this will be the overtake now as they make their way to turn 4. Is Giles going to go? He's going to try and break as late as he can on the outside. He may be able to defend it. Oh, he does. He defends it well. But here comes Watto. Can he get better traction out the corner? They're almost side by side coming through turn number 5. And Piles stays just in head. Briefing Cow keeping a very good watching brief there. Just behind these guys in P at number 4. Bob the Builder's in the pits. Who, sorry?
Towley.
That's... Yeah, trying to get heat into those hard tyres. What's the fastest in qualifying? I think was it 28.2 in qualifying?
Yes. Yeah.
28.2. It was close, Dizzy. There's like half a second covering the top 13, mate. It's crazy how close it was in Q. I agree with F50 Max in the chat saying that the hards will start to take over now. Yeah, they will. The mediums will speak. But then again, saying that we've had the safety car, so the mediums have done about 9 laps of actual racing so far. But Dan Motorsport all over
the back of Merlin as well. Sorry, B.
No, yeah. I'm just keeping an eye on the TV, on the timings, but I'm just watching Watto to see if he can get a move done on Giles. I don't think it's quite close enough again. So let's jump on board with, and again, Brutal didn't get the best exit there. Danjar's in the pits. He's dropping those medium compound tyres. He may have got a jump on Towley, of course, with Towley having that spin. Watto's still close to the back of Giles, but can't find a way through at the moment.
Giles had a massive
Oh, he
snap.
did, and this could be his way. This could be Watto's way. Can he take advantage? It's very slim to what happened a couple of laps ago. This time he may have the job done. They're going side by side through turn 4. Oh my good lord, who's going to get the upper hand here? It is still so close. Oh, they're going to go side by side all the way through turn 6. No, Watto lifts off, and probably a wise move there for Watto, but Giles happened to go very defensive to turn 8. Can Watto now switch back? Yeah, he's got good traction out the corner. They're going to go side by side coming down towards turns 9 and 10. What's going to happen here? Watto's going to have to back off here, isn't he? Oh, he spun it. Oh, and there's a contact. Ease it briefing. That's a mistake from Watto.
Yeah, you should have backed out. Going on that curb just spits you out.
Yeah, and that's bad news there, because I don't know if briefing car got damaged. Watto certainly did. I saw an end plate fly off that car. He needs to be careful as now, because he's got fast cars behind him. He's going through a high downforce part of the track.
No, Shane's got no damage, but I saw
an end plate come off his car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless there's a side pod, of course, off Briefing Cow's car. Oh, they're going 3 abreast. They're going 3 abreast. Wow. And Brutal and Watto are side by side. I don't think Watto did get that. I reckon Briefing Cow might have got damage out of that. Yeah, he has. He's pitting. Briefing Cow got the damage. Mind you, he's on strategy, so he can replace the wing if it is wing damage and new tyres. If it's side pod damage, he's going to have real stability issues. But Brutal gets
damage as well.
I thought he must have had damage. I'm sure. Maybe Briefing didn't have damage. He's just literally stayed on strategy for his stop. AJ's had a moment. AJ's had a moment. There's been a crash. Ash Rainbow and AJ, by the looks of it. There's been an incident on turn 2 and 3.
Yeah, Watto's got to be careful. He has wing damage as well, Beer. I think it's right end plate.
I'm just watching Brave Content all over the back of Bloisey. Let's just have a look back at Merlin. I'm just looking. Is that an end plate missing off his front left? Oh, Cody's, give me a camera angle. Jesus Christ.
It looks okay, Beer, from what I can see.
Okay.
It's just Watto, I think.
Yeah, so I'm on about looking at Watto's car. It's left front end plate damage. Yeah, it is. It is. Brutal's going to be really. Merlin's going to be really frustrated here, because he's going to be like, he's feeling that Watto is holding him up, but Watto may well be pitting the end of this lap to stay on strategy. The pit window is open now for the guys who start on the medium compound tyre, and now I think the time would be for Watto to pit, because otherwise he's going to lose so much time. He's going to get really overcutted. So surely Watto's going to peel off into the pit lane and put a new front wing. No, he stays out. I think this is a bad move. I think he's made a tactical mistake here.
Yeah, I agree. Merlin's going to go.
Yeah, Watto can't defend too hard with that broken wing. He is fighting hard, but yeah, he needs to lift off and needs to get that car repaired. And there's just a queue of cars just queuing up. Gaggle of cars, yeah. He's Bloisey on Kenzie FVP into turn 4, and Watto's trying to go side by side for Merlin. He's got to be careful. He doesn't understeer into Merlin. He really does. We're watching Kenzie and Bloisey go, and Kenzie gets the move done on Bloisey up to P6. But look at the cars behind Gaggle. And he's going back up the inside again at turn 8, and I think he's got the move done. Pushes him a little bit wide. Kenzie won't be too happy with that, because he's lost traction, and at least one of the Ferraris has got through. Brave Container as they make their way down towards turn 9 and turn 10. It's getting a little bit scrappy here, Stacey.
Yeah, just a little bit argy-bargy. There's no need for the argy-bargy. Just keep it clean.
Absolutely. Bob's a bullet. I'm saying nothing in case I jinx it, dude. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Rambo4374. Welcome in, dude. Welcome in.
How much time Watto's losing?
Yeah, it's hand over fist. Bloisey is trying to get past him as well. Is Watto going to come in? Maybe he's pitting. Maybe he's trying to hold guys up to try and help out his teammate a little bit, try and get Ash Rainbow back in the mix. This time he's coming in. He is coming in now. So that frees up Bloisey, but Bloisey won't have DRS on Merlin. But he will have DRS, of course, for his... he won't have to double toe, is what I meant. Yeah. So Watto's going to come in. Hard tyres? Softs, maybe it's going to be too big an ass for softs, but yeah, it's hard tyres. Yeah. Brave Container just in P6 on the back of Bloisey as they're going out turn 3 down towards turn 4.
Look how much time he's lost. Brief and Cal's going to cross past him, and even Tal.
Midfield Maestro has just got past Kenzie FEP, has got past the
Nice.
the Williams, so now it's the 2 Ferraris are nose to stern, P6 and P7. The Brave Container does have to make a pit. Yeah, that spin from Tal is really hurt him.
Definitely.
Really hurt him. He's probably lost about 5 or 6 positions at least, I'd say, when all the pit stops unravel, when they sort themselves out.
Yeah, who's just gone deep there? Merlin's just gone deep.
Yeah, watching that, Bloisey getting a good bird's eye view of Bloisey. That gives a lot of room to Merlin, but holds the position. DRS train from Bloisey all the way down, as you can see there. Bloisey just harvesting there as he comes up through 12 into 13. Just going to look at it from, just going to look at it from Bruno's POV. Bruno at the moment caught in this DRS train. He's the back car in this what, the 6-car train, I think it is. Yeah, 6-car train. Is Merlin close enough for run at Bloisey? Let's have a little watch here. Somebody's just peeled off.
Brave.
Yeah, it's Brave Container in the pits. Here comes Merlin on Bloisey. Can he make this still? He's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Merlin decides not to send it under the under braking. A wise idea, I think. Bruno all over the back of Kenzie FEP. This is really hard to keep. It's so much action happened here now.
Yes.
They've both got DRS, but Bruno's got better momentum and traction. He may try and go at the inside and go late on the brakes into it. Oh, Kenzie didn't leave the greatest amount of room there, but then does leave room on the exit.
Oh.
And Bruno just lifts off there, so Kenzie maintains P7.
Yeah, Merlin got the position off Bloisey.
He did, yeah, indeed. That little bit of DRS into turn 4, but of course Bloisey will be thinking he can get that position back. Merlin, of course, is carrying a time penalty as well. Danjar, right on the back of, here we go, into turn 4. Danjar and Brave Container going side by side. Brave Container on those new hard tyres. He hasn't got the traction, he's dropped it. He's dropped it, yeah, it's brand new hards. They're so tricky to get up to temperature. That's unfortunate for Brave Container.
Yeah.
That's very, very unfortunate. Let's switch back onto Bloisey. This battle again between Bloisey and Merlin. This is not over yet. What happened to Tabby pit from P1? He had a spin when he exited the pits on the hards, Dizzy. These guys are fast as Rambo. Yep, they're not bad, guys. They're not bad, mate. Jason says, I just have no confidence in the rear of the car, and that is when the pace is slow. Okay.
Oh. Is that gone? AJ. It's AJ
here comes Bloisey on Merlin. Swapping positions. Don't think Merlin can do much about this one. Bloisey's going to be inside line to turn 1, and look at midfield Maestro right behind them. Just looking back there from Bloisey's car. Merlin will have the DRS. Bloisey immediately goes defensive, then goes back onto the racing line before the braking zone, and he manages to seal that re-overtake on Merlin. Let's just flick it back onto the broadcast cam. What have you got, Sonny?
Brutal's caught up to Giles, or Pyle. I don't really want to say Pyle.
It's Piles though, isn't it? It's Piles.
Yes, he's caught up. He's like 5 tenths behind him.
Okay. We'll just stay with that battle for a second.
Yeah, I think either Giles pits his lap, or I'm not sure. I don't think he can put up a fight against.
His tyres are at 56. Do you know what? He may just stretch just another couple of laps and go onto the softs. The hards to the softs will work, but his tyre temps are through the roof.
Yeah.
But if he can just hold on to this and hold on to these tyres for another couple of laps, he could go softs.
Yeah, I wonder
how are Dan's tyres going? 17 laps. There we are, 69% rear left. Dan's going for the softs as well. He's going to try and stay out at least one more lap. That's a great stint in the medium tyres. If he can keep hold of those tyres for another lap or so, he can switch over to the softs. Of course, the safety car would make it a no-brainer. Oh, look at this switcheroo, Brutal and Piles. Ooh, I thought Piles.
Yeah, I thought Brutal was going to go for that.
Yeah, me too. Oh,
Bruno
and Kenzie FEP. Let's just quickly flick on board there. Good scrap here, and Bruno looks like he's sealed the deal, but Kenzie will come back at him as they make their way up towards turn 4. But no, Bruno goes defensive to turn 4, back onto the racing line for the corner and maintains P7, so he seals the overtake. Job done. Giles is starting to catch Dan, though. Dan's tyres are starting to fall off now. 2.3 is the gap. We'll use that as the benchmark. AJ down near the bottom, overtaking on Brave Container with a bit of DRS, and he gets the job done. Moves himself up into P16.
I'm just wondering.
Dizzy, at this stage of the race, mate, the softs will be a good choice. If they can go to about lap 21 with just 8 laps, those softs are good. You've got yellows.
Yeah, I think that was Scatter.
Okay.
I believe you can pick lap 20 and you can do 9 laps. I've done it big.
Well, Ginger was saying a couple of nights ago, technically the softs can go 12, but I wouldn't like to take them 12 personally.
No.
But apparently they can go 12.
I wonder if Dan's going to pit now because he's losing time.
Well, to be honest, he doesn't. As long as he can stay, he's coming in. I thought he might have stayed out one more lap. As long as he can stay out of DRS range, of piles. Giles stays out, so Dan's going to have an undercut.
Job, Giles.
He is, but Dan's going to gain time on him here with an undercut. Now, what's Brutal's going to the end? We know that tyres are at about 38% across the board, so Brutal's tyres are okay. In fact, Brutal is all over the back of Farmer Giles now.
Yeah, he's caught up. I think Giles' tyres are starting to hurt a little bit now.
Yeah, Bruno's pitted. He's opted for a new set of soft compound tyres now, which is about right now. If for guys to switch to softs, round about now is the time to do it. 21, maybe 22 at the latest.
Yeah. I'd say 21. I wouldn't say 22. You lose too much time.
I remember the BBR guys on Monday went to 24. Fatal mistake. They tried to. They were actually planning. They were basing their race around a late safety car that never happened.
Yes. Here's a question for you, Beer.
Yeah.
What about midfield Maestro?
He's going to the end on those tyres. He's looking quite good at the moment. He should be able to get to the end. Lighter fuel load, less percentage wear per lap. He should be able to get to the end, but he will be vulnerable to Dan Motorsport before the end of the race, I think. Yellow's in Sector 1.
That was Preacher.
Okay. So, what's Giles going to do? Is he going to come in now and put the softs on? Let's have a little look, see what he does.
Staying out another lap. No,
he's coming in. No, he feigned it. He feigned it.
Dummied us.
Yeah, he's trying to dummy us, but Brutal's going to have a run at him here with straight line speed coming down towards turn 1. Brutal just sits in behind him again, just taking his time. Taking his time. I think he may be trying to look to get a move done. No, he's not going to be close enough, actually. Giles got a good exit there out of turn 3. Yeah. Brutal's just weaving around, trying to find a way past. He's also trying to put Giles off by making sure that Giles can't see where Brutal is placing his Red Bull. Merlin is in the pits, a new set of soft tyres going onto his car, so he's going to be rapid. Got quite a few cars to watch on the softs. They're going to be very quick when it's all said and done. I tell you what, Dan Motorsport, I still think he's got a chance for a podium here.
I do too. I do agree.
But here we go. I don't know, commentator's curse. Dan Motorsport and briefing count. No, Dan holds him off. Dan just needs to get his foot down now, but I think he's still got a chance for a podium. Nice camera angle there. Merlin and Ash Rainbow going side to side. Merlin, of course, on fresh soft compound tyres.
He's just got to take it easy. Only take about half a lap to warm up.
Yeah. Leader's just coming out of turn 13 now. Let's have a look at the gaps leader. Dan Motorsport 23.7 behind the leader, so that's what we're looking at for an overcut scenario. What's Giles going to do this lap? Is he coming in? This time he comes in. Right, so now eyes, certainly as far as Giles are concerned, are on Dan Motorsport. Let's just jump on board with Dan Motorsport. He's just making his way now out of 13, coming down towards turn 14. Let's jump on his car. Merlin had a long pit stop. Yeah, getting rid of that penalty. Absolutely right, Arno. Well spotted, dude. He was carrying that 5-second penalty. Right, Dan Motorsport's just exited turn 15. Where is Giles? He's trundling down the pit lane. This is going to be close. I think Dan might just have it. No. There is Giles' car. This is going to be so close. Giles, of course, has to stay close, and this time Dan may get him with the extra grip in those tyres. He's got them warmed up. He does.
Briefing
he gets past his teammate. Briefing carries right in the mix as well. These 3 cars, certainly the 2 in front, they're going to be fighting to try and get some overtaken down the podium. Oh, Briefing car getting very close to the back of the 2 Alpines. He did. But the question is now, have they got the life in those tyres to go chasing after the leaders? Let's just have a quick look. Whoa, I don't know what I did there. Pressed the wrong button. Let's just have a quick look at the gap to leader. They've got a lot of time to make up. I don't think a win's on the card, but they've got to make up about 16 seconds on fresh tyres in 7 laps to get a podium. That's where they're at. Maybe beyond them, possibly. I don't know. They've got to fight their way through traffic, even on those grippier tyres.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where they can finish.
Oh, why do I keep pressing the wrong button? Bruno and Ash Rainbow having a scrap. They're down in P13, P14. Fastest lap, well, it's irrelevant because we're not scoring points. Ash Rainbow's gone. Are we going to have a late safety car? He's dropped it turn 12. Oh, it's a safety car. It's a safety car. We have got a twist, and Bloisey, that may have just played into his hands. New softs going on there. Oh, this is, wow, all bets are off. The leaders had gone past the pit entry. That's their races, possibly stuffed. Possibly. It's all about the Delta now. Is the Delta going to work for them or not? Wow. All bets are off, ladies and gents. All bets are off. At the moment, of course, the safety car is on. It's just sitting there waiting for the leader. So all the leaders now, or all cars on track, are going to be held to Delta. So, Delta times. The question is can Brutal and the likes of Midfield Maestro and Kenzie and Scattergold get in and out?
That's going to be tight. I feel it's going to be very close.
The guy who it really benefited in many, many ways, obviously, Giles, it's really benefited. Dan Motorsport, Bloisey. Look at a base, also on fresh tyres. He's in P11, but I don't think he'll stay in P11.
Well, I didn't pit.
He's gone for track position by the looks of it. Right, so the leaders, certainly the top 4 have all got to come in. They've got to drop those tyres.
Yeah.
Brutal might be okay here with the cars behind him being held to Delta. Brutal may be okay. He's just going to come into the pits now. Yeah, well, they've got to come in. It's a no-brainer. So he's going to come in now. You've got to keep their eye on the Alpine of Dan Motorsport with his teammate just behind him, Giles. Those are the 2 cars who could really benefit out of this. Right, here we go. The car's left the pits. He's trundling down. I think Brutal's okay. I think he is okay. The 2 Alpines are being held to Delta. So they can only go around at 2/3 race speed at the moment. So Brutal's going to come out back in P1. But the 2 Alpines are going to go P2 and P3. Or are they? Oh, this is close. This is so close. There's the cars. There's the cars. Brutal's just in front. Wow, that was close. That was so close. So the Alpines now P2 and P3. But the problem they've got is, of course, they have taken some life, potentially. Certainly Dan Motorsport has. He's taken some life out of those tyres. He had 2 laps before the safety car was called. So... well, it's interesting, but I'll tell you what's good to see, Stacey. Sorry, about to say, no penalty. Everyone served. Anyone who had 5-second penalties have been served. So it's going to be a sprint. Let's just hope for some good driving, some amazing side-by-side battling. So at the moment, all bets are off.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean,
we've
got the likes of Merlin and Bruno as well on lap 3 lap and 4 lap old soft. So we'll see how it plays out. They might be okay. Because of the safety car. I think a lap or 2 towards the end, I feel they'll just drop off. Yeah,
we're going to see some. I think we are going to see some DRS. I think before the end of the race, possibly the last lap or 2, maybe. So we're going to see some DRS assisted overtaking. I think. I'm thinking about people's pace around here. It wouldn't surprise to see Towley and AJ shoot up the order and get some overtaking done. Because they were the 2 quickest in queue.
Yeah, because they were right up there in qualifying. So they're out of position right now, to be fair.
But yeah, this is going to be a fascinating end to this race. Watch out for Merlin as well. But then again, his tyres are going to be a little bit on the dicey side. Midfield Maestro, one to watch out for. Is a base at a moment? What's happened there?
Oh, please.
Yeah. He's had a moment. I don't know whether there was a contact with another car or whether he's just dropped it on his own. Not too sure. He's lost about 3 positions. That's unfortunate because he's actually been having a pretty good recovery drive. So looking at the gaps, I'd say the safety car should come in this lap. We just Bob Builder's the last car on track at the moment. He's just making his way down through turn 14, so he should catch the pack up before the end of this lap, or before turn 13.
Yeah,
What do you think,
I just hope
chap?
these boys can keep it clean.
Yeah, exactly. We've seen some good racing tonight. We've seen a couple of little scrappy moments as well. But again, you know, as I've sort of tried to stress, a lot of these guys are racing each other for the first time in a really competitive nature, in an actual league racing environment. And their senses are going to be on overdrive. Their adrenaline's going to be kicking in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The longer the season goes on, the driving will get better. But to be fair, it's been pretty decent, like you say. It's only been like one or two little incidents, and that's it. And that's not too bad, considering it's the first race of the season.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, did what I just hit the back of Dan there?
I don't know. I'm actually on the leaders at the moment.
I think it is okay because nothing's come up. It just looked like it from the camera angle.
Yeah, Rob's in the chat says Dan with a 4 lap older tyres is a huge bonus to Brutal if he can pull away first couple of laps. Absolutely. I wonder though if Dan may actually let Giles through, because Giles has looked the quicker of the 2 Alpines tonight. He may let Giles through to try and go after Brutal. Watch out for midfield Maestro. We know Maestro's got some good pace on these. On this, right? Safety car is coming in. Yannick, good to see you. Says you can see some desperate moves here. Hoping it stays clean there.
I hope not.
Me too, man. I hope you're right. We're going to see some clean driving. It's going to get spicy, ladies and gents. It's going to get spicy.
So when's Brutal going to go?
That's the question. That's the question. Is Dan going to let Giles through? Is Dan saying, mate, if you're going to pass me, you're going to have to do it properly. I am not yielding for no one. Brutal's gone. He's gone early doors.
And Giles has already caught Dan out.
Can't overtake before the start-finish line, though, so he has to just sit in behind him. Now he can go for the overtake. Here we go. Is Dan going to yield for his teammate?
Here comes Mr. Maestro.
Midfield Maestro and Bloise going side by side in towards turn number 1.
Oh, that's
It's
Kenzie.
as you were. Brutal and Scattergold going side by side through turn 1 as well. Turn 2, all of it got a McLaren, Mercedes. That was briefing count. A little bit out of shape there, coming out of turn 3, but managed to hold it. Yeah, I'm on that battle. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Bruno and Scatter going side by side, and look at briefing cow as well. It's a 3-way dance. What's going on? How's this going to end? Oh, they're going side by side through turn 6 and turn 7.
Wow.
I've got to close my eyes. It's going to end horribly. No, they're keeping it going. Look at this briefing cow. Oh, it's got a spinner. We've got a spinner. We've got an Aston Martin spun. That is a base has got involved with a car there out the inside.
Watto, because Watto his car went sideways.
Yeah. Oh, we got a Red Bull. That's Towie going very, very deep there into turn 10. He's lost a bit of momentum. AJ also taking the long way around there. He's going to be under pressure from Brave Container. Let's go back up. Brutal though, absolutely nailed it on the race on the restart. Look at that, 2.2 seconds on Dan. Brutal is off and running. Piles in P3, Maestro 4, Bloise in P5, Kenzie Fepp in 6, Merlin 7, Bruno 8, Briefing Cow in P9, Scattergold in P10. Of course, no DRS for the first 2 complete laps after a safety car restart, but we are going to see a couple of laps. Don't know who that guy was, K. Floyd. That rings a bell. That's the game of tag I've not seen for a long time.
Do you know what nemesis means? A righteous infliction
Chandler
of retribution manifested by an appropriate agent.
Bit of Brit top there. That's got to be a Stanley. I'll check to see in a minute. As Kenzie and Bloise are getting very close. Townley getting past Danger half to P12. Is he going to make someone stick as they come out of 2 into 3? He's got the job done. Tally moves up. Briefing Cow gets past Bruno coming into on the approach to turn 4. Gets the job done. It was Gandhi. Hello there. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Yellows. Big crash. Preacher. Danyar have been involved in that. And who is that? There's another car involved. I think 3 cars have been involved with that.
Yeah, I
Do
don't
you
know
know what nemesis means?
2 secs.
Righteous infliction of retribution manifested by an
3 car
appropriate
instant
agent.
3 car instant at turn 4. Sorry, Stacey, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I don't know if it was a spin. And the
Not
cars,
sure.
they're so close.
Looking at the way the cars were going into turn 4, I'd wager that someone went up the inside there and understeered into somebody else.
Yeah.
That's just a guess. Base has got back past Brave Container again as they're filing their way now down out of top of the hill at turn 13, making their way through 14. This should be DRS here. Scrap the other one. Scrap the 10 to 11 DRS. Have it here instead. Double DRS. Yellow's in sector 2. Got a Ferrari off his Danjars at a spin at turn 11.
Yeah. And it's DRS.
Here we go, 2 laps to go, ladies and gents. What has been an action-packed Bahrain Grand Prix. Brutal, though, at the moment, seems to have things under control. What he doesn't want, though, now is a penalty. He does not want that.
Keep it clean.
How you doing, Pat? Tate? Good to see you, buddy. Bloisey midfield maestro. Bloisey getting the move done and he does get the job done. Moves himself up into P4. Caught midfield a bit there. Sorry, 2 secs. He caught midfield maestro napping a little bit there. Watto's had a moment.
So it's Bruno. Who else has had a moment? Scatter.
Yeah, Watto and Scatter. I don't think they were involved though. I think Watto just dropped it, I think, coming out of turn 4.
I think so.
But look at this. We've got a DRS train from Dan Motorsport all the way down to Briefing Cow. Anyone can still do this. Giles still can't find a way. Towley back up into P9 there. Gets the job done. And Bruno got a really good exit, actually, out of turn 10. And moves himself back up to P9. A bit of a recovery drive from Towley, of course, but he's doing it well. He's now back up to P9. Yellow's in sector 2. We've got a Ferrari off. His Daniel's gone off again. Yeah, it's Daniel. Coming down out of turn 7. He's dropped it there. But Dan Motorsport has held his teammate off. We were expecting Giles to go past, but he's not been able to pass his teammate. Zazi38X, welcome, dude. Here's a Discord link for you, my friend. Welcome aboard, dude. AJ gets past Watto. We're on the final lap, ladies and gents. Brutal with a 2.9 second. Make that 3 second advantage.
Watto's coming back.
Over Dan Motorsport. Sorry, I've got to stay with the action here at the top because we've got a bit of an incident here. Briefing Cow. Merlin going side by side through turn 1. Has Briefing Cow sealed the deal? Merlin's going to fight this, but Merlin then yields. Briefing Cow goes through. AJ and Watto side by side, and AJ has... I don't know if there's a contact there. He backed right off. Watto goes through into P11. Brutal's got the gap up to 3 seconds now, so even if he gets a penalty, he's relatively safe. And that's increasing now as Dan's tyres are starting to really cry out now.
They're only going to be late last move. That's the question when I ask that.
I mean, will they just settle for the 2-3, bring the Alpines home for 2-3? But look at Bloisey, he's all over the back of Farmer Piles. He's given Piles some serious hemorrhoids. In fact, they're so big they're fucking asteroids. Wow. That's how close it is between these guys, ladies and gentlemen. As they come through turn 11 through turn, and Jan Danyar has gone. He has dropped it on turn 3. It's been a disappointing race for Danyar. His qualifying was pretty good, but it's not the race he would have hoped for. But here we go. Brutal, though, is going to take the checkered flag, barring a disaster on the final couple of corners. It looks like Dan Motorsport is going to take P2 as well. And can Bloisey get a move done on Giles as they come through the final corner? Brutal is going to take the checkered flag and takes victory in Bahrain. A dominant drive from TIR. Brutal. Dan Motorsport is going to get P2. Giles P3. Bloisey in his debut P4. What a fantastic race, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not done yet. We've got Scattergold and AJ scrapping at the end. I think AJ's dropped it. AJ's dropped at the end. That's just cost him 2 positions right at the end of the race. Wow. I'll tell you what, Matt. I think Bloisey was giving Piles a bit of a colonoscopy there, mate. You know what I mean? He really, really was. Wow. And Brave Container's going to bring it home in P15 without a front wing, but scores a point there. Of course, top 15 score points here in TIR. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bob the Builder, also the last car on track.
Fair play for him, just keeping it out.
Yeah, he kept it going. He kept it going. He kept it going. And there we go. Comes home in P16. The base says, lap 1, turn 1. Yeah, I saw it, man. I think it was an AlphaTauri. Missed his braking point, had to run over the curb and I think hit somebody. It might have hit you pretty hard. But if you clipped it, mate, into the stewards. Get it into the stewards, dude. Let's give you a rundown then of the final positions of this Division 3 season opener. And what a race that was. Wow.
Yeah. Awesome.
Wow. Zazi38, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the channel. It's great to have your company here, man. And we're going to give you a quick rundown of the final pecking order. Where's my man Taco? Is he streaming tonight? I can't see him on my list.
Sure.
Taco, are you streaming? Let's chuck a raid over. I can't see him
Tell you
online.
what, Dan Motorsport and Giles had a great race.
Yeah, really was. Let's just give you a quick rundown, a summary then. There we go. Brutal then takes the victory. Dan Motorsport in P2, Farmer Piles in P3, so a great result there for Team Alpine. Blois in his debut in P4, great drive from Blois, very impressive. Midfield Maestro, he has found pace in this game in P5.
Yes.
Kenzie, FEP in 6. Briefing Cow, good to see Josh back in P7. Merlin P8. Towley recovered well, of course, after the wing damage he received early doors, and then the spin on the exit of his pit stop, getting back to P9. Bruno wraps up your top 10. Outside the top 10, but still scoring points. Watto in P11. Scatter Gold on his return to TIR in P12. A Base on his return to TIR in P13. AJ in 14, and Brave Container in P15. Those were your point scorers. Bob the Builder brought it home for P16. But doesn't score a point, sadly. And DNS of Danjar, Ash Rainbow, and SLR Batters. Yeah, I told you these guys were quick, Matt. 16-second fastest lap from Towley. Legendary. But there you go. Let's head back to the command centre. Wow, what a race that was, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
Incident-packed, action-packed. It had it all. You know what I'm saying? Woof.
Good racing.
I enjoyed that.
thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah, same
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, absolutely. Pick the bones out of that, ladies and gents. I think there could be a couple of incidents though going into the stewards, I think, to investigate, I reckon.
Yeah.
The chat there, the driver's just discussing the incident, but it's all nice and all very good humour, which is always good to see. Don't forget, of course, guys, if you've got any clips, hit the ticket button on your Division 3 chat area, and you can then submit your clip and a description, which will go through to the stewards to take a look at for your division. Stacey, thanks for doing the comms tonight.
No worries.
Pleasure.
I enjoyed that one. It's good. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Tomorrow night, guys, I got a night off. Get in there. Yeah, the esports is not starting out for another week yet, so I've got tomorrow night off, but I'll be making sure I'm watching both Division 2 and Division 1, as they're going to be in action tomorrow night, with Sato streaming Division 2 and the Roch making his TIR streaming debut, streaming Division 1. And then I'll be back on Friday for the WRS Esports Trophy Tournament, Team TIR in action, and we're looking forward to that one. Saturday night, I'll be streaming, of course, the TIR Elite No Assist tier, which I'm looking forward to. The debut of that, seeing some of the best esports drivers from Shizou, WOR, oh man, PSR. They're all there on Saturday, representing us from those great teams. And Sunday, it's the Big Twos qualifiers, the TIR World Series Big Twos qualifiers. 10 teams of 2 drivers. Well, actually 9 teams, because FRA pre-qualifies defending champions, but we've got some of the biggest teams on Xbox. In fact, biggest teams across the board, because they have, they race on more than one platform. Really looking forward to seeing that on Sunday. And then Monday, it's the Assist 2s qualifiers in the TIR World Series. 23 teams going for just 8 slots. Wow.
Yeah, nice.
In the elite tier. Looking forward to that. So it's going to be action-packed. I'm going to enjoy my night off watching Division 2 and Division 1 tomorrow night, ladies and gents, for sure. But that's about it for me. I'm going to say cheerio. I'm just looking to see if I've got a possible raid. I can't see any of my regulars online. No, I can't really see anybody, to be fair. So I'm not going to throw a raid over tonight. In fact, yeah, do you know what? One of our Division 6 drivers, Foreman, is streaming at the moment. He's just got one. He's playing some Armour. If you like your first-person shooters, let's go and shout out to Foreman. Say TIR Division 6 driver. Let's give him a nice little raid and send some viewers his way. So stick around, guys, because we're going to if I can spell. We're going to send Foreman a cheeky little raid and give him some beer and kebab love for sure. Okay, let's just. Set up the raid. Okay, that's I can't spell. Foreman Junior 85. Okay, we're gonna go and raid Foreman. So stick around. Thanks for tuning in, guys. There you are, right camera. So I'll be off tomorrow night, but make sure you tune into Such and Roch tomorrow night, streaming Divs 2, Div 1, and I'll see you guys all going well on Friday night. But thanks for all the new follows as well. Welcome to everybody, and until the next time, from me and Stacey, take care. Godspeed.